like you were mentioned recently in an interview, you said that the current pandemic is reducing carbon emissions globally and has also helped reduce pollution, at least for the time being. But apart from those positives, it's also positioned us well for an opportunity to really capitalize on implementing some infrastructure or policy that can stimulate sustainable growth. Can you talk a little bit about the opportunity available right now and what maybe is needed in order to capitalize on it?
And I think, one of the things we think about carbon emissions and greenhouse gas emissions, they're very tied to, economic output. So as we've kind of shut the economy down, that obviously has lessened emissions quite a bit. And therefore, we're really on track for kind of having the lowest emissions in quite some time in 2020. Now, obviously, there's a downside to that, given what's happened to the economy and what's going on with the pandemic. But it is highlighted to a number of people just what happens when we, the air is cleaner, the water is cleaner, and the like. And that, I think, is maybe raising some awareness. In that interview you referenced, one of the things that I would observe is when we hit these types of moments that we had in 2008 and as we have now, and there is large federal stimulus monies being spent, there are choices being made about what industries to support, what businesses are viewed as required and necessary to keep going and propped up. And those are opportunities to think about these types of transitions. What are the businesses of the future? What are the ones that we need to really be supporting? And how could they actually create opportunities for us to, let's say as a country, lead the technologies of the future? And so when I think about, the current moment, the opportunities for example, infrastructure investment, especially in electrical generation around smart grid and renewables, I mean, these are paramount right now and an incredible opportunity if we choose to seize them. Unfortunately, what often becomes the case is we often try to revive what I would say are maybe dying industries. Imagine the folly of trying to prop up Blockbuster video in the face of Netflix and the change to streaming. Yet there are, times where we actually seem to behave that way, where we're, supporting old industries, not thinking about what is new and what are going to be the future opportunities.